What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman of GBP Daily, and welcome to Rob's Table Talk. I am back yet again to chat some Packers with you guys every day, Monday through Friday. So if you're tuning in and have been, I appreciate it. There's not many things I enjoy more than talking Packers. That's why I started doing this just 4 weeks ago with all you guys. So I've said it many times on the show before. If you're watching and have been since the beginning, you are one of the OGs of Rob's Table Talk. So shout out to you guys for sticking with me early. All right, let's get to it. I haven't talked to you guys since Friday, which means we've got a lot of stuff to cover. David Bakhtiari has come off the PUP list, which is awesome news. He hasn't done any team drills or anything, so just doing one-on-ones. Overall, great sign. Just kind of a step in the right direction, which you just love to see. Since he has come off the PUP, that means he has through week 4 of the regular season to be activated to play. Otherwise, he'll be going on IR for the season. Let's see here. Let me get it corrected here. 1 second. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Anyways, D-Bach, he's got till week 4 to play. If he does not, he'll be going on IR, which would not be ideal at that point if that were to happen. I don't even want to get into that. Hoping it doesn't happen. Let's leave it at that. Hopefully he'll be good to go for week 1 because we've got a battle on our hands, especially at that left and right tackle position going up against Darius, former Packer, who says he's now home, which whatever that means. We'll be going up against Darius, Daniil Hunter. Having D-Bach and Elton back though by week 1 at this point, I think might be a little bit of a stretch, but you never know. Only time will tell, and hopefully we'll see them both back before week 1, if not early in the season. Christian Watson started doing team drills on Sunday, so some more good news. He said the other day during his time with reporters at his locker after the game, that playing this week in the preseason wasn't in the plans, but said only time will tell. And if he's feeling good, you never know. We might get to see him in action. He had a great play in the 2-minute drill today, so he's already making some noise in just his second day of team drills, so that's good to see. Any of you guys over on GP Daily Instagram, I apologize for the technical difficulties. You are not able to watch, unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. From Friday night, though, Packers beat the Saints 20-10 and got their first preseason win since 2019. We didn't get a win all last preseason. In 2020, there was no preseason game, so it's been a while since we've gotten a dub. Game was a blast. I was up there watching the squad at Lambeau. Crowd was hype. There were 71,000 people there in attendance, which is crazy for a preseason game. Although there wasn't a ton of takeaways from the game itself, we still have some bright spots and some dark spots to highlight. First and foremost, Jordan Love continues to improve. On the flip side, our wide receivers continue to drop passes, which has been a problem. Guys over at Pro Football Focus say that our guys have had 8 drops this preseason when being targeted by Jordan Love. No other quarterback in the preseason has more than 5. So it's definitely been a problem. That leads, to have Jordan Love's stats not look as good as they really should through 2 games. Either way, we've seen some great throws by Love, some improvement overall. And if you're watching him, you can just see the flashes. He had some great throws, some Rodgers-esque throws on Friday night, which is just good to see because he might be the future of our squad. You never know. I know there's a bunch of haters out there, and I don't understand where that comes from as far as Jordan. If you're a Packer fan, why hate on any player that's on our team? I just don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. Special teams. This topic just seems to come up time and time again over the last couple of years, the last decade, really. We had 10 guys on the field for a punt return. And then, if I remember correctly, the next punt return, we had 12 guys. So there's not much else to say, really. I for one, think and get 11 guys on the field has to be one of the easiest things to do. But for some reason, our special team unit just can't get it together. This has been going on for a couple of years, especially last season. Still coming in this season. We've had issues almost the last 2 games. Needs to be fixed before it costs us a game that really matters. I said it last year too, and it cost us in the playoffs. The most important game of the year. I pray that we can get it fixed. That's just all there really is to it. Kickoff coverage also gave up a 69-yard return. Our kicker had to make the tackle. Just ugly performances overall from all the units. Kickoff coverage, punt return unit. Yeah, just ugly. We'll see if it gets cleaned up this week. I'm hoping it does, but we shall see. All right. It's time to see what's popping in the chat here. Emmanuel, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, talking Packers every day. It's what we do. WTF, where's your Rodgers jersey at? I'm taking a break from the jersey today. No explanation on as why. I was just feeling the half zip. So, Green Bay fan, you think we play our starters on Thursday? That's a good question. I think last year kind of clouds everybody's mind, including myself, to where you probably should play them for a couple series, get them tuned up a little bit. But at the same time, you'd hate for something bad to happen. And yeah, like Coach said, there's no right answer. You play them and someone gets hurt, it's the worst decision ever. You don't play them and we don't play well week one, it's a bad decision. So it's kind of a odd thing to juggle there. Romeo Dobbs is going to be the man. Yes, sir. He's already become the man as far as preseason and training camp goes. He still has some drops, still has some things to clean up, running the right routes, being in the right spot. Hopefully he can show out what it actually matters here in 3 weeks, September 11th, I believe. So we shall see. Nick, what is up, man? Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate it. Johnny, do you think Jordan Love will start to be consistent? I think he's been decently consistent so far this preseason. I know the first game he had 3 picks. 2 of them were not his fault. Still, that third pick, you just can't turn the ball over. Amari and a couple other guys ran the wrong routes, and he decided to throw it instead of going off schedule, throwing it away, which I know people hate when Rodgers does that, but throwing a pick is much worse. So we'll see this week if you can put together another good game. He played well Friday, I thought, and most others thought the same thing. So, Hunter, do we keep 3 quarterbacks with Etling looking really good in the preseason? No, I don't think there's any way we keep 3. I don't know why they would. 2 is what it's going to be. They can use that roster spot for somebody else. Etling could be a practice squad candidate. I think he will. And yeah, I didn't know what the decision was as far as the Kurt Benkert and Etling battle as far as Kurt getting released. But I think now we've seen kind of why. I think Etling's just outplayed him. Simple as that. And Kurt Benkert still isn't on a squad. I hope he gets picked up by somebody. But yeah, I think Etling being the third quarterback was the right move. Thank you for the question, Hunter. Foos on Instagram. Our special team unit is insanely bad. We got to get it together. You nailed it on the head. It's terrible. I don't understand. All last year was just awful. One of the worst in NFL history. This offseason, they get the guys as far as the coaching staff they need. And for some reason we still have not only bad coverage or bad plays, but we can't even get 11 guys out there. We get 10 guys out there. Then the next time we get 12, just get 11 guys and say, hey, you guys are on the field every punt return. And if you're not out there, then you're getting cut. I, it's as simple as that. I mean, I just don't get it. Maybe it's more to that. But who do you think is going to have a better career, Dobbs or Watson? Oh man, um, it's tough to say. Obviously, Watson just came back. Team drills on Sunday, and he's made a play today. Big one in 2-minute drill to get them in field goal range. The situation was they were down by 2, so they needed a field goal to win. Jordan Love to Watson showed up. So obviously Dobbs has been the guy all training camp, preseason. He's had a touchdown in both games. I don't want to say who's going to be better, but I think both of them are going to have an impact this year. I think Watson will have a better impact or a more impact this year than Dobbs. But we shall see. Both of them are looking good. What are your thoughts on Sean Davis? He had a nice fumble recovery and return on Friday night, making a legit case to make the team, especially with Savage, Vernon Scott both being hurt. Yeah, he's making the most of his opportunities, that's for sure. Brendan, how we doing, man? Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. Spin back. I am good, man. Just talking Packers. Love it. Steve over on Facebook. Amari Rodgers should be on the bubble. He's just a guy. I was listening to Andy Herman the other day, and he's talking about the top 6, 7 receivers, and he was saying he likes all those guys over Amari. Saying if you're a slot guy, you got to be fast, which he's not crazy fast. You got to have good hands, which he doesn't have the greatest of hands. He's already had a couple drops this training camp, this preseason. Got to be elusive, which he hasn't really shown a whole lot of. I know he lost a little bit of weight, and he looked quick in that first game. But on the other hand, today he was taking handoffs out of the backfield. So I don't think there's any shot he's going to get cut. But, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he can, show out this year and prove all of us wrong, really. But we shall see. John, over on Facebook. What raises your blood pressure more, Favre interceptions or Rodgers quick 3-and-outs in the playoffs? Whew. Well, those quick 3-and-outs in the playoffs when we just needed a first down, a couple first downs, 3 points. Those are infuriating. I'm 26. I caught the end of Favre's career as far as really watching and being invested in watching every play, and really, so in the moment, watching him back, it's kind of frustrating to me, but in the moment I was never disappointed besides those last couple of years, and obviously the 2007 NFC Championship. That's pretty damn bad too. But yeah. Let's go 3-and-outs quick by Raj. Is there a chance by game 3 we're fully healthy? There's definitely a chance. Christian Watson, Mason Crosby is expected to be back. Elton Jenkins, David. I hope so. Thoughts on Devontae Wyatt, BR over on Instagram. He's been with the twos for the most part in training camp. I was listening to Peter Bukowski saying, D tackle is one of the hardest positions in the NFL outside of tight end to really get up to speed and translate the success from college to the NFL. So it'll be a work in progress, but still got high hopes for him. A lot of time. Brad, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. I got to do a quick one today. Got some stuff to do. Had to squeeze one in. Do not want to miss a day. So thank you to all of you guys hopping on, chatting Packers. Another great edition of Rob's Table Talk in the books. I will be going live every single day, Monday through Friday, just to talk it up with you guys. So if that's something you enjoy doing as well, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter, whether it's my personal at Rob Westerman 3 or GBP Daily. Shoot me a message. Shoot me a tweet. Always down to chat Packers anytime, any day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you guys later.